Hello, I'm Joe Dahinden, Board President of St. Catherine Healthcare.
And I'm Neal, Ganser, President of the Board for ZoeCare.
The most common question we get after that initial excitement about the merger is why? Why are we merging?
The simple answer as to why is that our two missions are so closely aligned. Our pro-life, pro-family focus is the same in both organizations. Most people are not aware that a ZoeCare-St. Catherine merger was actually first discussed as far back as 2008.
Mary Beth Adams began St. Catherine in 2007 and provided oversight for all of St. Catherine services for 13 years. When she retired in 2020, she left a management gap that the board and staff were unable to fill. The St. Catherine board considered the best road forward, and after prayerfully discussing next steps, approached ZoeCare in the fall of 2020 to resurrect talks about a potential merger.
It is prudent from a purely financial standpoint. With missions so closely aligned, it makes sense to consolidate administration and management under one banner. In this way, we can be better stewards of the finances donated by the pro-life people of the Gallatin Valley. Many of these people currently support both ministries.
St. Catherine and ZoeCare have always worked hand in hand. Our services of crisis pregnancy help, prenatal care, and ongoing family support work together, and we have referred our respective patients to the other organization consistently over the years. Since Mary Beth's retirement, ZoeCare's medical director, Dr. Gabor Benda, has provided medical oversight to St. Catherine Pregnancy Services. We are already linked.
Together, we make the emphatic statement to our supporters and to the entire valley that we are more than pro-birth for the preborn. We are truly pro-abundant life for child and parents. Even the name Zoe says it. It's Greek for life.
To give an idea of what a combined ZoeCare St. Catherine ministry could offer, consider this combined list of services that could be available to our patients: pregnancy test, limited OB ultrasounds, prenatal services up to 30 weeks, women's health, STD testing, STD treatment, limited STD exams, primary health care for families,
Patient advocacy, which is emotional and spiritual support for pregnancy patients, partner advocacy, which is support for their partners, 45 North relationship training and sexual education in middle and high schools, 45 North in church youth groups, 45 North adult classes and training.
cultivating a culture of life training that equips churches to prevent abortions in their congregations, being dad mentoring for new fathers, mom-to-mom mentoring for new mothers. Sweet Cheeks provides free diapers to new moms for 6 months. Annual Diaper Day, at which we give away thousands of diapers to the most needy in the valley. Abortion aftercare small group healing classes.
And in churches, we have Embrace Grace, church-led small groups that shower our pregnancy patients with love, mothers of preschoolers, known as MOPS, Meals for Moms, partnering with churches to provide meals for new moms home for the first time with their newborns. Safe Harbor, equipping those in the church to respond to unexpected pregnancies, and relationship and marriage counseling by local pastors.
This is a wraparound care for patients, empowerment for the churches, and building of families in the Gallatin Valley. Both organizations are merging into a bigger, better ZoeCare. St. Catherine, as an identity, will cease to be, but both locations, one in Belgrade and one in Bozeman, will continue serving patients under the ZoeCare banner.
When we began looking into the legal steps necessary to merge the two organizations, we ran into some issues. At the end of last year, we settled on the smoothest way forward and have begun that in earnest. The solution called for St. Catherine to donate all its assets to ZoeCare and then legally cease to exist. This was agreed to by both boards, and so the process is underway.
It is the intent of both boards that St. Catharine staff continue doing the excellent work they are doing. I believe the supporters of both organizations would agree. One thing we want to stress is that this merger is a process which will require consolidation and adjustment at both locations. That said, there are no plans currently to eliminate any staff at either location.
ZoeCare has 3 openings available on its board that we hope will be filled by St. Catharine board members. The process of bringing 3 of St. Catharine's board members onto the Zoe board has not been finalized as yet, but our intention is that ZoeCare's current board would be supplemented by a contingent from St. Catharine.
St. Catharine, at its inception, was non-denominational, committed to practicing Catholic medicine. We want to be clear that ZoeCare will remain a non-denominational, Christ-centered organization where Christians of all stripes work to promote the sanctity and beauty of life. Our common mission is centered around the sanctity of all human life, including the preborn. We will strive to honor Jesus Christ in everything we do, and that is not going to change.
For the immediate future, our intention is not to make any big changes to what services are offered. The core of what we do remains saving the lives of the preborn and empowering families to live well. Again, this merger is a process, so in the ensuing months, we will continue to talk about how that looks at both locations, and adjustments will likely be made. For now, though, we intend to continue on as we have been.
St. Catharine has billed insurance and, in some cases, charged a copay to their patients. ZoeCare services have always been completely free. To align our processes, we are planning on offering all of St. Catharine's services free as well. This is a monumental shift at the St. Catharine facility that we will continue to evaluate as time goes on.
You may not realize all that both of these organizations do. While we did list some things earlier, this ministry map shows what we envision our combined offerings to be for the foreseeable future. As you can see, when you give to this work, you're touching lives at many different points and truly making an eternal difference. This is an exciting time to be pro-life. There is a lot happening nationally and locally, and we are positioning ourselves to more effectively meet the needs in our valley. You, the pro-life people of the Gallatin Valley, are St. Catharine and ZoeCare. Without our supporters, the work just doesn't get done. It's that simple.
We want you to get excited with us and to envision the possibilities available to a united ZoeCare and St. Catharine. As we've said, this is a process. Be patient. We may not have all the answers right now, but what we at both organizations truly believe is that God will use this merger to do great things in this valley. Please dream with us.
Pray for this merger. Pray for the board and staff of both organizations specifically. Pray that the Lord would use our efforts to carry out His will in our communities.
Tell your friends and neighbors about this merger and the great things that lie ahead for us.
Get behind this organization financially. Your giving enables this valuable work to be done every day.
Get involved, volunteer,
and believe that great things lie ahead for those whose lives are impacted by this work.
Thank you for your ongoing support.
Thank you.